Oh my gosh, Courtney! I just learned the coolest thing.
What? Tell me.
Did you know that there's other kinds of bees?
Other kinds of bees?
Yeah, so there's like 4,000 other kinds of bees, and I learned that they don't really make honey the same way you do, and that humans don't really eat it like we do with honeybee honey.
Well, yeah, those are my friends. The
Your
other
friends?
wild bees.
You knew about them?
Well, yeah. I mean, we don't live in the same type of house, but we live in the same neighborhood. Yeah.
Whoa, okay, I learned that some of them, they live by themselves, and then some of them live in much smaller little nests.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
really cool.
So let's see here. So I've got my friend. Her name is Emerald. She's this really cool wild bee. She's super green. And yeah, I hang out with her all the time. We like to go feed on some pretty similar flowers. But some of my wild bee friends, they actually prefer like one type of flower. They're kind of picky eaters is what I say.
Okay.
But you know what? They were telling me about how they have like co-evolved with this flower type, and it's amazing. They have special tongues, like a special straw to slurp up the nectar in these flowers.
Really?
Yeah, so honestly, I'm super grateful for my friends because we're all so different, but it's so important that I have them.
I also learned that some other bees have kind of like teeth that they can use to cut up pieces of leaves and flowers.
Oh yeah, my leaf cutter friends.
That's really cool.
Yeah, those guys are so cool. They pretty much go and they cut little tiny circles off of leaves, and then they use that to wrap their babies in. It warms my heart.
It's like little blankets.
It is like little
That's so
blankets.
cute.
I know, I love it. So yeah, I have lots of wild bee friends, and actually, I believe that Sheldon is visiting some of them right now. So
Really?
yeah,
Let's
we'll
go
have
learn more about them from Sheldon then.
Yeah, let's go visit them. All right, we'll see you there.
Hi, I'm Sheldon the beekeeper. Did you know that there's more than just bees that make honey? So, there's the honeybee, which obviously makes honey, but there's over 4,000 other species of bees in the world. There might even be bees we don't even know about. And so, other than just the 5-ish species that make honey, there's all sorts of other bees that don't make honey. What do? Well, they're called solitary bees, or there's some social bees that are bumblebees as well, the big fuzzy ones you probably see on flowers. But what they do is they live all alone in a hole, either in the ground or in a stem, and they just go out, collect nectar, do their thing, come back, collect pollen, take care of their babies, and they will not sting you unless you try to squish them or something. Some people call them sweat bees or little blue orchard bees. There's all sorts of names for them because there's so many different kinds. And they range in size all the way from smaller than a grain of rice to as big as those big old bumblebees you probably see all over flowers sometimes. And when they're done making their nest inside a hole, they'll put a little cap on it, just like you put a cap on a bottle of water when you're done. When they're done, they put a cap right on the top of their house. They make a little cap to finish it off. And sometimes, like in this one, they use leaves, but sometimes they also make them out of flower petals. And the reason that they're doing that is inside of these little holes are their babies that they laid an egg on a pile of pollen. And so think of it like a little nursery. Inside of here is a bunch of little baby bees ready to emerge next year once winter's over. If you want to see them, you can make one of these nest blocks out of drilling holes in wood or putting up empty reeds, but you don't even have to do that if you want to see these native bees. All you have to do is plant native flowers, and those bees are going to be already in your area, ready to nest in the empty stems that are out in the landscape.